What's up FFXIV and Jane gamers, this is Jaden for Team AJJ. Welcome to the channel where we cover all Final Fantasy XIV content quick and easy so you can get back to gaming. Alright, let's get at it. This is going to be a quick guide on the Stone Vigil Dungeon. In this video, we're going to cover 3 bosses you'll encounter in this dungeon and if necessary, noticeable trash and mechanics. The first boss of this dungeon is going to be Chudo Yudo. The tank should pick the boss up and face him away from the rest of the party to avoid Lion Spread, a frontal cone AoE that infects any player hit with a burn debuff. The boss is going to use Rake, an instant physical attack that causes mild damage. The boss will occasionally run on one side of the room and cast Swing, blasting the platform with a huge frontal cone AoE that infects any player hit with a silence and pacification debuff. Players should position themselves to either the side or the back of the boss to avoid the damage. This is a pretty easy one. Next up is going to be Koshchei. The tank should pick the boss up and face him away from the rest of the party to avoid collapse and instant frontal cone cleave attack. The boss will cast Spike Tail on his primary target, infecting them with a poison debuff. The boss will also cast Blazing Tail, a frontal cone AoE, simply move out of the area to avoid the damage. The boss will also cast Typhoon, summoning a tornado that slowly moves around the arena. Any players hit with this will receive a damage over time debuff. Occasionally during the fight, another dragon will swoop down in front of the window and blast the party with group-wide damage. Players will have to interact with the Bertha cannon that's positioned directly in front of the ad to shoot it out of the sky. Make sure to kill the ad when it spawns and the spot shouldn't pose much of a problem. The final boss of this dungeon is going to be Iskabine. The tank should pick up the boss and face him away from the rest of the party to avoid Frost Breath, a frontal cone AoE that hits for heavy damage. The boss will cast Rhyme blasting the party for moderate group-wide damage. Healers be ready. The boss will target a random player with Sheet of Ice, dropping a circular AoE under them. Simply move out of the area to avoid the damage. After detonation, this will leave a circular ice patch on the floor that players will need to avoid. The boss will eventually take flight and cast Cauterize, covering half of the room in white ice before swooping down and causing heavy damage to any player standing in this path. The boss will also use Touchdown after Cauterize, crashing down on the tank and any nearby players for mild damage. Be aware that the second time that the boss takes flight, the party will be barraged by its Sheets of Ice ability. Simply move out of the area to avoid the damage. Pay close attention to where the boss is when it takes flight, stay away from other players when you can, and the boss should fall over in no time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the comment section. Alright, now do you know what to do? Queue up and go show them why you belong.